it is true that, some forces in Nairobi have actually been able to effectively compromise some of the would-be witnesses. What do you think, how do you think this case can go forward?
I do not take it as a fact. I take it as an allegation, as a claim by the ICC that witnesses have been intimidated. I do not know that that is in fact correct.
And what about being bribed?
Whether it's being bribed or being intimidated, I do not know whether it is actually correct. I know there is an allegation, but I don't know that it is actually correct.
So what happens to the small guys, the victims, really?
I think that is where we should focus our attention. 1,300 people died, 650,000 people were displaced. The compassion and the compassion should be turned towards those people, towards settling them, towards compensating them, towards reconstituting their lives. I think the government is doing that. It is not done in one dramatic event. From what I follow, from far away, from what I see, it is done a few families at a time. Whenever land is available, the other resources are available, a few people are settled. And I think that is where the resources of the government should go, towards reconstituting the people's lives and also putting in place the institutional mechanism to make sure that such a repeat will not happen.
But this is 6 years later, Mwangi.
Yes.
These people live in subhuman conditions.
They do live in very hard conditions, and what resources there have been in the country, it is my understanding that these resources have been made available to the people. Perhaps not as fast as you and I would have liked, perhaps not to the scale that you and I would have liked, but I understand that they are being settled a few families at a time.